Hi everyone, how you all doing? This is take 2 on the first part of this video because I have had major silly technical issues would probably be more the point. Probably due to my own stupidity in regards to technology, but there you have it. So I had to do the video in 2 sections. So I've only got the last 10 minutes or so, which is the second half, or second part, not half, but second part. So anyway, I'll give you a little update, kind of trying to work out why one is smaller than the other. Oh no, we'll look at that in a minute. I have been busy here crafting away stuff that I can't do on camera. Look at all this, preparing for loads of journals coming up after those kits. The tea dyed paper is for those kits, well, some of anyway, and then all the rest is for kits after those, you know, my own more junkier type ones. So I've dyed, I think, every doily I had left, and I've dyed 2 different lots of paper in tea, normal copy paper, and I've used some of this pad paper, and when it dyes, it comes out very crunchy. I love it. And I'm going to do some stuff with envelopes, so I've had to dye some envelopes because I didn't have any left. So that's what I've been up to, and my dyeing task has just finished. I've just put the last bit of paper on the airer. Now I might be able to get my hands properly clean, which will be awesome. Put that up there. I've also been I pulled apart about 2 dozen Enid Blyton books, and getting those ready. Took out all the illustration pages and divided them up between myself and the book page bundles that I'm going to put up in my Etsy shop. So, but that won't be for a little while yet. I've still got to collate them all properly. So, what are we doing today? Well, in this take 2, we're doing exactly what we did in the first part. So, I'll just make sure that we're recording. Yes, we are. We are making the cutest little pockets. These have been around before. I have made these on the channel before. I'm not sure if the video is still there. I did delete a couple of videos because I was told that I should delete really old ones or something. I don't know. That was a long time ago that I was told that, and it was probably misinformation. So from what I can see, there's a lot of YouTubers that have got zillions of videos, so I'm a bit disappointed if I have deleted it. So I had to sit down last night and try and fathom out how I folded these. It's not my idea, and I cannot remember where I found this idea. I think it was from someone on Instagram. Okay, so now these little pockets, now you can put them, glue all the back of them and glue them straight onto a page. You could put them on a page on, like, say, the the stitched side, and just glue them down part way and across the bottom so that they could become a tuck. You could and you could do that on either side, on the stitch side, or put them on the opposite side, and you know, it doesn't really matter, you know. Or you could paper clip them if you really wanted to. They could be paper clipped to a page. These also make really cute little Happy Mail gifts filled with a few tags or tickets and bits and pieces, because they're not very big. And yeah, so in these there is the pocket at the back, and there is in the front there is a pocket here and a pocket here. Now in this one, I didn't think until later, some of the later ones that I folded. This paper's not, it's about 120, so it's not really thick. It's sturdy-ish, but not really thick. So I thought that, you know, you might want to glue down this section that's in here. Or you can leave it, because that would give you 2 tuck spots. So you'd have 4 on the front and the 1 at the back. Yeah, so these are really simple to make. So easy, and we can do a mass make of these. So what I've used is 6" by 6" scrapbook paper. I've got zillions of packs of it, and I've got some that's a little bit bigger, and then I've got some bigger again. So I'll show you with the small one first. We'll fold this one. Why not actually? All right, so what you do is, if you haven't got scrapbook paper spare, you know, any scraps that you can cut into an exact square, then any kind of paper that you would like to make a pocket out of, so long as it's strong enough. If it's not and you want to use it, reinforce it with some book page. Okay, so let's get folding. So what we do is we take 2 opposite corners like so. It's a bit like folding a nappy. Kind of. And you'll probably need a bone folder. I haven't been using one. Alright, so you fold that, and then you open it up again, and this point, the one that's closest to you, fold it up to the center so that it's in line with the opposite corner, and put that crease in. Okay, leave that down and fold up the longer crease, and then this part here, just put your thumb in there, thumbnail, or I haven't got nails on half my hands, and fold it in towards you. You need to have it folded in enough so that these 2 folds will interlock, and they also need to be what is it? Is it perpendicular? Let's just, like, it needs to be flush with the edge. Let's just, you know, forget all the fancy big words, because, you know, okay, like so, and really keep that creased. Do the same with the other side. Once you've done a few of these, you'll be really fast at it. And that's if your paper is like gonna do as it's told, you know. Like obviously I'm having a bit of difficulty here. My paper doesn't know whose boss I am, not it. And there we go. If you can see some of the white, it's probably because the initial fold wasn't exact. Look, don't worry about going back. Just do what I do and cut it off. There, see, gone, done. Wasn't there ever before. No. It's a figment of everyone's imagination. All right. And that should tuck inside there, like so. Okay, so that's it. Once the bottom is all glued, that's essentially what it's like, and that's how super easy it is. So we're going to go and we're going to fold a few, and then I'll come back and I'll glue them. You can use just any sort of scrap bits of paper, matching, not matching, left blank if you want to. It's entirely up to you. All right, so let's fold some. I have got a few. I might fold this one. This one looks good. Fold this up like so. Now this, now I'll give you the measurements. That's what I should do, shouldn't I? Let me just close it back up again. Oh, okay. Measurements. It is about 9.5 centimeters. It's interesting because I measured one earlier and it was 10 centimeters, so thereabouts. All right, this is the 6x6, and this paper is, I cannot remember. It is, I don't work in inches unless I've got inches on my ruler. It is 17.5 centimeters. So all you mathematicians out there, you can convert that and you can comment below what that equals to in inches, and I will try to remember that. Probably not, but you can comment below and let me know. Just, you know, go. I was hopeless at maths at school. I was terrible. Probably because I don't know about my primary years, but my high school years I didn't pay much attention. I remember in my maths class, that's not straight. I sat with one of my girlfriends, and we used to laugh and giggle all class, and our teacher, he was really cool. He just let us go. I think now, looking back at it in hindsight, he figured that if we wanted to be bothered learning, then we would do what we were supposed to be doing and not mucking around and that. But yeah, and we weren't allowed to use calculators. We had to earn our calculator, and we always used to use a calculator though. We'd hide it under the desk, and he knew. So I think her name was, I know her first name, can't remember her last name. Now, that was like a lifetime ago. I'm 60 years old now. How am I supposed to remember that? Clark. I think her last name was Clark. Deborah Clark. See how easy that is? That'll stay in there when you glue it. Don't worry about it now. I'm going to do this one because I do like this one. So you fold it up opposite corners to each other and make this triangle. And then open it and then make a smaller triangle with the one closest to you, putting the point to the center equal to that one. Fold it back up and fold that in. And make that paper do its thing, even if it resists. Resistance is futile in my craft room. I am the boss. Okay, you can use any paper for this. Seriously, I've made this out of music sheets. I've just cut it to a square, and just the size of your paper depends on the size of your journal, really. I mean, the pocket needs to be able to fit comfortably on a page in your journal. So you can use music sheet, you can use interesting book page, you can use paper that you've done mark makings on. I want to get away from the pink because I've made quite a bit of pink ones, pinkish ones. Okay, so we're folding this up like so, and then fold it in. It's not doing behave. You can ink around these if you like. You know, create the pocket how you would normally create a pocket. It's just the only difference between this pocket and any other pocket you put together is the way it's folded. And I'm right-handed, so of course I'm always going to be tucking that way. You can tuck it the other way if you're left-handed. Doesn't really matter. And I can see the white on there, so I am actually going to trim that. Like so. Boy, it's hot in here. It's very warm. I think from memory when I counted the pockets that I did earlier, these ones, I did 11 in just under an hour. one. But noisy neighbours at the front. Okay. What other colours? What other ones do I have? Oh, there's a blue one. Oh, it's music. Don't want to do that. I could do one of these. I'm just going to rifle through. I just want a variety of papers. That's all. More pink. That one's an interesting one. That's pinkish. That one's an interesting blue one. I've got a couple of green already. There's a lace one. That one looks quite nice. I saw a nice one in here earlier and I never got around to doing it. Where is it? Oh, excuse me while I mess about here. That's a nice one. And that one's kind of Halloweenish, but we'll do it anyway. And where is it? Oh, there it is. There it is. I really liked this one. I'm not sure why, but I did. Okay. Enough messing about. Whether or not we get all these folded, I don't know. I'll just go with my favourites from that pile. So I'm going to fold this like so. And then after I've done these, I will be showing you, more so for the newbies out there, if there is any newbies that should happen to find this video, how to do a gusseted pocket. If you're not new to junk journals, you'll know how to do it, and I'll do it after I say goodbye to you all, so that you don't need to sit through it. No. Just behave. There we go. Do this one. Purple. Should come in handy because I've got a very sort of springtime journal coming up. There we are. Just hold it in place once you get it flush with the bottom edge and put those creases in. It'll stay there then. This one. Folding that up. See how quick these are? They're so much fun. And you can decorate these with, you know, you can put a small ticket on them somewhere. I mean, they're small, so you can't really do a huge amount to them. I mean, they're so cute. The little pockets with the pretty papers will be feature enough. But if you want to add something to them, you can. And I will show you because I have actually embellished too. It's in there. Yep. Okay. So I'm going to do this lace one. I do like that. Like so. Fold it in. Oh, that looks really pretty. I like that lacy paper. That's right. About this one. This one's a bit interesting. One of these days I'm going to do what Rachel on Roxy's Creation does. She sets a timer. I will nowhere ever be as fast as she is at making something. But I would be curious to know how I'm going with the productivity side of things on my videos. She does a 45 minute time frame. So okay. I won't embellish any of these ones. I will just put the, for the ones that are white on the inside, I will put a lining in there. Oh, come on. Do as you are supposed to be doing for me. Thank you. Talking to the paper like it's alive. Do I? Shall I do this one with the sunflowers? So sunflowers, snails, and acorns. Pretty Northern Hemisphere autumn-ish. I've got other Halloween themed papers too. I should give them to my friend. She does Halloween journals, so okay. Now I'll do one in this extra big one. Now this one is according to the packet, this one is 8 by 8 inches. Now I thought the other one that I had that was a bit bigger than the 6 by 6, I thought that was 8 by 8. So that goes to show you how good my math is, or how good I am at determining the size. But these little ones, they should fit nicely into an A5 journal. They should fit nicely into a TN, a traveller's notebook, and or what you could do if you've got a bigger journal, you could on one page put one in a corner. I've done this before in several journals. Not with this pocket, pardon me, not with this pocket necessarily, with another small pocket. Put a pocket on the page down near the bottom of the page on an angle, and then a little bit further away to the center of the page, put another one on a different angle, and then another one going to the top of the page, depending on how tall your page is, as to how many times you can do that. It's really effective if you've got all the pockets are different colors and they've all got different tags in them. Very, very, very interesting page, and it doesn't take much to do. Okay. That one was a bit easier to do. What else have I got here? What's this one? Oh, I'll leave it. We've got enough here. So now, time for a sip of coffee. Now you'll need your favourite stronger glue, or a glue gun. A glue gun, if you can manage to get a fine line of glue, because anything too thick will be too much. And you just open it out, and along the bottom put a line of glue. And then on one corner put a little dab of glue. It doesn't have to be too much. And on the opposite corner to the dab of glue, you put the other side down and hold that in place. And where it is open there, because there's a fold, so that's in two, you could actually fit 2 cards in that section. Slide that in with your dab of glue. That'll hold that in place. Okay. This is as easy as that. Right, now going back to these ones that are, like not overly thick paper. Open them back out before you start gluing them down. Open them back out and put a bit of glue on this section here. You don't have to put a lot, but make sure it goes along the outside edge. And the same with the opposite side. This will just make those two tucks stronger for when you're putting things in and out of those little tuck spots. Right, and then you can go to gluing it up. And for these ones, because you can't really sort of tuck it in, you will need to add just a tiny little bit of glue to the outside corner of that one there, and close the opposite one over like you did before on the other one, and this one, but tuck that one in with that little blob of glue. But that'll glue all of the bits together. Now, where's my cloth? Okay, and then for this section, just find some contrasting paper that you like. Put a bit of glue on this part, but not near the pocket section. Make sure you get all the way to the edge so you don't have it splitting. And then find yourself a piece of paper, and I just remembered I've got this little calendar here that my daughter gave me a couple of years back, and it's got some gorgeous William Morris in here. Oh, look at that. It's too big a pattern though. Oh, I like that one. So you just get a piece of that and put a bit of glue on the corner. And then slide that into your pocket, like so. And then cut the excess off, of course. Alright, so I'm going to time lapse the rest of these. I won't do it super fast so that you can see it all happening. Look at that. How cool is that? So pretty. Alright, next one. Right, yeah, we will glue that down. Oh, if your paper's not too thick and that you could do this bit with glue stick. You don't have to waste your fabric glue. No. Okay, what will I put in this one? I have to think about it while I'm applying the glue. And I'm done. I'm not doing that other one because I've got enough pink ones. I'm not a keen lover of pink. And when I need more pink, I'll make them then. I can't. Oh, yeah. All right. So, how many did I make? Were you counting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Another 11. So it's 22 all up, and that one there that's floating around, that'll be 23. All right. So I love the ones with the William Morris. Yeah. I'll bring them up closer for you. These are so easy. You could easily make these while you're on the couch at night watching your favourite movies. So easy. Now, to decorate them, you can easily put like a small ticket or a postage stamp or something like that anywhere on there. Small butterfly maybe. And I will show you how I decorated them. I did two, one of each size. So, well, one of two different sizes, I should say. So I did that one with a bit of lace, vintage lace, and a bit of braid that I bought somewhere online. And this one I wrapped the ribbon around. This is wire-edged organza ribbon, and tied a bow. I glued it on and then tied a bow. And then I'll put a label and some washi tape. So none of it really goes together, but it all looks lovely. So that's those. And then I made, in the other half of the video, I did make a couple of pockets that have a gusset in them. So if you are not interested in seeing that, that's fine, no problem. I'll say goodbye to you now and wish you peaceful blessings and lots of happy crafting, and I will see you hopefully at the next video. I'm doing pockets again, but I'll be doing ones that are more arty sort of type. That's pretty. Yeah, they'll be painted, and I'll be doing some sort of painting and stuff on them. So I hope to see you there for that one. So this one, I'm just, you can do these any shape. I'm going to do these as long pockets. And I'm going to glue it down. And I'm just going to use glue stick for this. That's just about run out. Oh, okay, that one's gone. So if it's on the floor, there it stays. No, I'll sweep it up and put it in the bin with the rest of the rubbish. And I'm going to put a thumb notch in this. That's why I folded it down, to give it a bit more strength. Upside down so I can see what I'm doing. About halfway would be good. Alright, and then the next thing would be to miter corners. When the scissors are unclogged. Now, if you miter the corners, you will have less bulk in the folding of the pockets, and you won't have unsightly bits that you can see. So you just miter them so that it's like that. This is for beginners. Remember, if anyone else is hanging around and you're going, yeah, I know how to do that. Yeah. And then you just need to fold it up about a couple of millimeters. Don't need to do too much. I'm not gluing this now because this will get folded ready to go on a page when I need it for the page. All right. So then I would fold in these side bits. Now I need to miter this corner at the top here. And the reason why I'm doing that, I'll show you, is because when it's folded, let me fold it first. If I didn't have that cut off, you would see this paper at the top. So it's always good to just sort of cut the corner off a little bit there. Like I said, it just makes it all neater, and the idea of doing a gusset is that you get more room in the pocket. So if you like to back your journal cards with a thicker card to make them a bit more firm, and your tags and the like, you don't have a lot of room in the pocket if you're just gluing the paper straight down to the page. But if you put these gussets in, they've got a bit of room to sit in here, and you can get like 3, maybe even 4 pockets, or a piece of folded paper and 2 or 3 tags or something in there. So that is what I make. I make them quite often. I'm going to do another one. And I'm just going to make this one a bit deeper. Stick. And again, this is just to give the top strength, so that when you're putting tags in and out, you're not going to tear the top of your pocket. Minus the hair would be good. And then I'm just going to cut the corner, and I'm going to fold it, and I'm only going to fold it like a couple of millimeters. It's about 1/2 centimetre. And that's what you put the glue on. You put the glue on just on the fold. I'll cut the top ones just a little bit like that, and fold them in the same. Put a notch on there. So it's such a lovely pocket, and you can decorate these however you want, of course. So shall I do one more? I'll do a bigger one. I'll do this one. Take the corners off. Again, you could use the scoreboard for this. I have got one here, but you know, it's just as easy for me to do it this way. And folding it in. It does make folding easier, I must admit, but you know. Okay, and get in there. And that's a bigger pocket for a bigger journal. So that's it, folks. So we've got these two pockets and this one, and they all have gussets, so they will fit a bit more than one tag or journal card in. Okay, thank you for popping along to my video, and if you've learnt something new and if you've enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't done already, and yeah, peaceful blessings, happy crafting. Bye for now.